In this simulation, we will describe changing the states. The three states of matter are solid, liquid, and gas. State changes are physical changes, and this means that they can be reversed and the chemical properties of the substance do not change. And this is because the particles themselves do not change. Actually, what's changing is their arrangement, movement, and amount of stored energy. We will take an example, water, but of course this applies to any other material or substance. What do we call it when a solid becomes a liquid? Is this evaporation, melting, freezing, or condensation? So now we are moving from the solid state to the liquid state. And yes, this is called melting. So melting is the change from the solid state to the liquid state. This diagram over here shows the changes of state of water. When the solid, which is ice in this case, changes to a liquid, which is the liquid water, this is melting. And when this liquid changes to the gas, which is the water vapor or steam, this will be evaporation. On the other hand, if the gas changes to a liquid, this will be condensation, and when the liquid changes to the solid, this will be freezing. So from solid to liquid, we have melting. From liquid to gas, we have evaporation. From gas to liquid, we have condensation. And from liquid to solid, we have a freezing. Other substances can change directly from solid to gas, and this will be called sublimation. So sublimation is the change from the solid state to the gas state without obtaining the liquid. On the other hand, when the state changes from the gas state to the solid state directly, this will be called deposition. So which two words of these can we use to describe the change of state from a liquid to a solid? Freezing, melting, condensation, or solidification. So we are moving from the liquid state to the solid state. Excellent. So the change from liquid to solid is called freezing or solidification. On the other hand, melting is the change from solid to liquid and condensation from gas to liquid. What do we call the process whereby a gas changes state to a liquid? Is this evaporation, condensation, melting, boiling, or freezing? So we are moving from gas to liquid. And yes, this is condensation. Now we will examine the heating curve of stearic acid. So we can follow the temperature changes as we heat a solid beyond its melting point as shown in this experiment. So here we have stearic acid and the temperature at the beginning is 20 degrees Celsius. We will start heating, the temperature rises, so the solid is heated, it will start to melt and then the liquid will be heated. As you can notice, when we started heating, the temperature will rise, so the solid is heated. Then the temperature will be constant at the melting point, so at the temperature at which stearic acid will melt, and it will remain constant even though, as you can see, we will be supplying more and more energy until all the stearic acid has melted and changed to the liquid state, and then the liquid will be heated as more energy is provided until we reach the boiling point. Then the temperature will be constant until all the liquid changes to the gas state. This is the heating curve for water, for example. We will start with ice, which is solid, and we will start heating. The temperature will increase until we reach 0 degrees Celsius. Then the temperature will remain constant while the solid is melting. Pay attention that the substance is still being heated, but the added energy is making the particles break away from their fixed arrangement. Once all the solid has melted and thus changed to the liquid state, the temperature will increase again until we reach 100 degrees Celsius, which is the boiling point of water. At this temperature, the liquid will evaporate and boil until all the liquid changes to the gas, and then the gas will be heated.